the sun.
Okay, let's start.
Hello everyone, my name is Nancy.
So hello everyone. So every watch tells a story. So have you ever curious what our kids have to say about the watches that we have? So on this week's episode, I would like to share a watch that I bought slightly more than 4 years ago to commemorate the birth of Caleb. And it's also where my serious watch collection journey starts. So today, I would like to discuss about a watch brand that has gained a lot of popularity in the recent years. This particular watch brand that we're talking about today, it has taken the industry with storm since the brand was relaunched. From being known by many as the poor man's Rolex, because as we know, it has been sharing a lot of parts and components with Rolex, to completely being forgotten. And today, they are back onto the map again, by now dominating the entry-level sports watch segment. So what watch are we talking about, Caleb?
Tudor Black Bay.
Yes, he's right.
Tudor, Rolex, and Tudor.
Yes.
Tudor.
So today we're going to talk about Tudor Black Bay. So this is unarguably the most important model that Tudor has helped to put the brand on the map again with a steadily growing fan base. So hey, this is the watch that we will be talking about today.
Ready? But this is a different. But Tudor have a red one.
Yes.
Oh, it looks like Tudor Black Bay. He got this like a Tudor Black Bay.
It is a Tudor Black Bay, Caleb.
It's another Tudor Black Bay.
So Tudor Black Bay was first launched in 2012, Basel. The Heritage Black Bay line is the modern incarnation to the Tudor iconic Submariner. Designed from the 50s, it has since become an instant success. So the black version that we are holding on our hand now, the reference 79220, is actually the watch among the three with the truest to the original Heritage reference 7922 that it was referenced upon, with the black bezel and the red marker. So Caleb, can you tell me what are 2 or 3 things that you like about this watch?
Watch case.
You like the watch case? Do you know which one is the watch case? Oh, this one, yes. Do you notice that there is actually a beveled edges here? Is it very beautiful? Yes, you like it? Yeah? And what other things do you like about this watch?
The brand.
The what?
The brand.
The brand? Yeah.
Brand inside.
What's inside, sorry?
The brand with the flower.
Oh, with the flower. Do you know what's the name of the flower?
Tudor.
Tudor?
Tudor flower.
Tudor flower? Well, it's actually a name called a Tudor Rose. So the Tudor Rose logo tends to be more appreciated and it stays true to its original vintage Tudor dive watch, which all have the rose on the dial in the past. So what else do you like, Caleb?
Another happy face. Another one.
Oh yeah, the happy face? You mean this one? Yes, you saw the happy face?
After another happy face.
Oh, another happy face there? It's actually this one. Yeah, it's actually the curve writing. With the smiley face simply means to the self-winding printing on the dial, and it's usually curved. Yeah, so it looks as though it's like a happy face. So in fact, these are some of the details that's most appreciated and loved by many watch collectors out there, in particular the ETA model. So Caleb, do you think this watch is a little bit too big for you? Yes? Why is it too big? Because when you put this watch over your wrist and you can see the watch lug to lug ratio, it's bigger than your wrist. So it's too big for you.
It's big for Daddy.
Oh yes, it's also a little big for Daddy.
And Daddy buy a children watch.
How about a children watch for who?
Me.
For you?
Yes, and for Kaden too.
Oh, for Kaden too. Do you want a Tudor Black Bay for children?
Yes.
You want it? Okay, we'll ask Tudor to make one for you, if that happens. Okay? Right, yeah, let's... So there are 3 surprising facts, about the Tudor Black Bay. So this particular reference, 79220N, has the shortest production in the modern Tudor history. So what's interesting is that Tudor discontinued this particular model, 79220 with the ETA movement, only 5 months since it was released, and it was replaced since with the in-house 79230 reference in the Basel 2016. So with that in mind, you can understand that the Black Bay 79220, particularly the N, the black version, is a watch that has the shortest production run ever in Tudor modern history. So as a result, there are not many of this that's floating in the market. The second fact is that the most expensive Tudor ever sold in history today was actually sold at an auction back in 2015 with a hammer price of 375,000 Swiss franc, and it broke the ceiling and fetched more than 100 times its estimation. So this is none other than the Tudor Heritage Black Bay 1. So this particular unique Black Bay 7923001 is made only for the only watch 2015 with a very distinctive pencil hand, the dial layout, the bracelet taken its inspiration from an extremely rare vintage Tudor, the Submariner reference 7923 that was produced back in 1954. The third fun fact is that Black Bay released quite a fair bit of special edition and special order, 5 to be exact, excluding the ones that has produced for the Black Bay Bronze. So Tudor rarely collaborates with third parties, especially when it comes to entailing customization to their watches. So back in the 60s and 70s, it's actually quite common for companies to work with the watch brands to have their corporate logo or identity printed on the dial. And that started to phase out somewhat in the 80s, and it has been a rare sight since. So I think we can have a separate video on that, speaking about all the special editions that has been produced out in the market. And this is one of them, the Tudor Black Bay Heritage Edition. So if you're in the market looking for the next big future collectible, this Tudor Heritage Black Bay 79220 reference should be the only one that you're looking for. Because as I mentioned earlier, this particular reference has been only made in such a small number in the 5 months production period that it was introduced. So they are already commanding a premium in the pre-owned secondary market beyond their original retail price, and the prices are likely to climb in the foreseeable future. So although it's not a limited edition, however, this is the rarest Tudor ever produced. I think you should have it in your collection. Well, to end this video, let's do a trivia. So have you ever wondered why photographs of watches and clocks typically shows the time 1010 or sometimes 150? So Kayla, what does 1010 reminds you?
Smiley face.
Does it look? How does it tell you looks like a smiley face? Oh yes, right. That's the one. Yeah. Does it look? So if it's like this, what does it tell you? A sad face. Right. Yeah. So this is a smiley face, right? So in fact, this is related to the way how our brain works actually, and how we perceive things. So the 1010 position gives the clock or the watch a number of benefits. I think firstly, the hands are not overlapping. You can see the dials and the brandings clearly. And also we could also better admire the styling. So secondly, when the arrangements of the hands are symmetrical, our human brains tend to appreciate the symmetry and find it to be more pleasant. So which makes the product more appealing to the customers.
If you like our video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. Okay? Bye-bye. Stay at home. Bye. 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 Bye.